Greetings, this is Father Michael with our word of the week. This week's word is indifferent. Today's gospel is a challenging one insofar as it puts right in front of our face the need to see others and to respond in kind. Now, if I was to tell you that we are called to love everyone fully with our minds, hearts, and spirits, we would say that is the gospel. And you would think the absence of that love would be hate if we hated someone, but it's not necessarily true. In fact, there are parts in the gospel where Jesus says that we ought to hate sin. We need to hate things that would keep us from loving God, which means the opposite of love is not hate, it's a lack of love. It's indifferentism. The three most devastating words in the English language: I don't care. I don't care. And in the gospel, we see how the rich man goes about living his life, and he doesn't do anything bad. In fact, he associates with people who he ought to associate, that come into his work, into his social life. And the only thing he does wrong is simply not see the need that is at his doorstep. It's a convicting passage because I say to myself, I have so many responsibilities. I have ways in which I'm called to love others, but am I so focused sometimes on what those particular responsibilities are that I miss the obvious need that's standing right in front of me? Today's a Tuesday. We want to tape in today on a Tuesday. I think, here's my day. I got up, early, and I went to our prayer at 7. I said the 8 o'clock Mass. At 9 o'clock, we gathered as a community to break open the scriptures. At 10 o'clock, I did an interview for future Dominicans. At 11 o'clock, I did some sacramental ministry. At 2 o'clock, we're filming this right here. 3 o'clock, a staff meeting. 4 o'clock, some spiritual direction. 5 o'clock, Vespers. 5:30 Mass. In the evening, RCIA until about 9:30 when go to bed and then start the whole thing again. I have responsibilities and I love them. I can't imagine not being pastor, being here serving St. Dominic's community. And yet, there's part of my mind and heart that says, Lord, all my projects, all that I'm called to do, I love it and I want to embrace it, but am I not seeing the need that's right in front of me? The things that perhaps I haven't scheduled for, the things I haven't planned for, the things that just show up, and I want to have an open heart to respond to. Here's a good prayer for all of us this week. To be able to see the need around us, simply say, Lord, as I get up this morning, I have everything that I'm called to do, all who I'm called to love and to serve, all those for whom depend on me. But Lord, help me to see the need and respond indeed. Lord, help me to see the need, to see Lazarus at my doorstep, even if it's not part of my program agenda or the responsibilities I am envisioning. Help me to see that need and respond indeed, and the world will be a more fulsome and loving place. Amen. Amen. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. Please like, subscribe, comment, interact with us together here at St. Dominic's. We want to continue to radiate the joy of the gospel in the heart of the city. Shine with the Lord's love. Amen. Amen.